Hey everybody. So I think I'm losing my mind a little bit. I stayed up... That's the door. Who is at the door? So, just got a package from the postman. Okay, wasn't expecting... Excellent, thank you Dan and Phil, I was looking forward to this. Anyway, let's get on with the video. So, I think I went a little bit crazy last night because I stayed up really late watching Curb Your Enthusiasm and organizing all of my cables. Like, all of the cables in this room. All the batteries, all the chargers, everything. I labeled everything, I organized everything, I tied everything up, and I just did it for fun. I had no reason other than just for fun. It was just fun. Apparently. I sat right here in this chair with a blanket over me because it's a little bit chilly. It's December, it was a little bit chilly. And I was just watching Curb. Right there. And after I organized everything, I got to thinking, these batteries, man, these chargers, I can't just throw them back into the wild. They're gonna get messed up again. I need some kind of a charging station. I need to build one. That is what I need to do. So, that is what I'm gonna do. Here goes nothing. The general idea of what I want is a charging station that is just an all-in-one board. Very DIY, it doesn't need to look slick, it just needs to be functional. On the back, I would have some kind of a power strip, and then on the front, I would do all of my chargers, of which I currently have 8. No, 9. And then make little holes to feed the cables through to the back, and I would stick all the chargers on it using Velcro. And then at the bottom, I want a little place where I can store the batteries. On one side, empty, and the other side, full. Okay, there we go, there's my plan. I think this can work. Okay, switching to the tiny Sony whilst we go out and get what we need from some kind of DIY store of some kind. Let's go!
Does it only make it harder to let the feeling linger? To drag it out a little longer.
So, that ended up being a little bit... Nope. Gosh. That ended up being a bit more expensive than I anticipated, just because I don't have all the tools that I need for this. I also bought the wood and then forgot to bring it to the car, so I had to run back in and say, hey dude, I forgot my wood. And the guy that served me just said, jolly good, let's go home and build this thing. So much stuff. I'm just gonna kind of muddle my way through this. I don't really know exactly what I'm doing. A little bit of an experiment, some would say. Okay, I need to measure out how big I want this to be. So I'm gonna place these on here and measure it up. Does this make sense? I think this makes sense. I'm gonna make it a bit smaller. So I'll cut that much off and leave this amount just in case I get any more battery chargers in the future. So I'm just gonna eyeball this. I don't think I need to measure this up too much. So what I'm gonna do next is mark where I wanna drill a hole to put the charging cable for each one of these. That worked. Next, I need to drill my holes. I got this little dude to put into this dude to make some holes. I did a test hole just to make sure it'd work. So as you can see, I'm doing this just in my hallway because I don't actually have a garage or anything like that. So yeah. Woo! Holes have been cut. They're not perfect, but they'll do. The next thing I want to do is just sand them down and smooth down the rough edges because there are quite a few rough edges. The wood has split a little bit. So that's much better, much smoother. Okay, I'm gonna finish sanding all the holes, BRB. Okay, the holes have been sanded. The next thing I need to do is make my little shelf down here for the batteries to sit on. Whew, okay. I've attached the mini shelf onto it. The next thing I need to do is prime it and then wait for that to dry and then paint it. So far so good. Woo! It's time to prime, boy. Okay, just gonna jump in, just go for it. Done. It has been primed. Look at that. Nice and beautiful. Now I just need to wait for it to dry. Leave to dry for 16 to 24 hours. What am I gonna do for 16 to 24 hours? Wow, I cannot believe I slept for 16 to 24 hours.
straight.
Okay, the prime is dry. I got some duck egg blue. I thought that might look nice. Little painting trick. Take an elastic band, put it around your paint pot, and then any excess paint, you just do that. There you go.
I'm not saying anything.
Dries to touch in 30 to 60 minutes. What am I gonna do for 30 to 60 minutes? Oh, I'm awake. I'm up. It's dry. Where's that alarm clock sound coming from? I don't own an alarm clock. Next, I need to Velcroify all my chargers.
Tell me, do you let them down gently? Does it only make it hard?
That worked. Nice. The last thing I'm going to do is connect all the cables up, and then it's done. It is complete. Would you just look at that? Isn't that beautiful? There we go. And you know what? I'm actually really happy with how this turned out. I wired it all up, and I'm not gonna lie, my cable management skills, they leave something to be desired. I went ahead and added in another little shelf as well, so I can have one shelf for charged batteries and another shelf for empty batteries. I pictured something vividly in my mind, and I said, I want to make that thing happen, and I did, and now it physically exists. It's functional, it's practical, and I'm very happy with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit different to what I usually do, but I hope you found it entertaining nonetheless. And if you're into cameras and stuff, maybe you'll find something like this helpful for you to build yourself. Cool. Please do give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next video. I'm gonna go charge some batteries. Woo!